Hello, my name is Judy Chemite, representing Nairobi region. Second Option Agency presents Mr. and Miss Second Option Kenya 2021, whose theme is Africans for Africa, adding value to society, and it is proudly sponsored by the Meso Center, KBC Channel, and Channel Y254. Today I'm going to talk about the Indian culture, who are part of the Kenyan tribe, as they were officially declared a tribe in Kenya by President Uhuru Kenyatta on 22nd July 2017. They therefore became the 44th tribe in Kenya. The Indians are found almost everywhere in Nairobi, especially areas such as Parklands, Ngara, and Westlands, among other areas. I took a walk around those areas and found many Indians along the way because there are many in Nairobi. They greet each other with the word Namaste. The Indian dressing is so colorful, and they even use the red dot on their foreheads just to symbolize beauty in the Indian culture. Their women wear saris together with the choli tops, while their men wear dhoti. Their dressing is also accompanied with a lot of ornaments such as the nose and the neck ornaments. The Hindu religion is made up of Buddhism, Sikhism, Jainism, and the most popular, which is Hinduism. They go every morning to the temple to worship their gods. They have 33 gods in total. For example, Ganesh and Krishna. The Indian food is accompanied with heavy spices and herbs. For example, cumin, turmeric, chilies, and cardamom, among others. The herbs and spices are also used for medical purposes. I visited one of the Indian chefs who is highly professional in terms of the Indian traditional food. And today we were making dosa, which is made out of fermented rice and lentils, which in turn makes a very special flour, which is very soft and tasty. It is thus served with two soups, which of course have spices. They have a variety of dances such as Odissi and Manipuri, but they all have one thing in similar: hand movements, which help them tell a story or demonstrate themes. Their dance style incorporates head, neck, body movements, and footwork. Their hand gestures is called mudra. They believe that music is food of the soul and symbolizes their rich culture. Their music is called Hindustani. Thank you.
Kenya is a country of cultural diversity, introducing the lovely cultures of our motherland. Wait, did I just see some traditional Kikuyu woven baskets for women at the beginning? Yes, this is Kenya. Welcome to our motherland. Nairobi is a metropolitan region representing diversity of cultures from all across our motherland Kenya. Being the capital city of Kenya, Nairobi has all the 42 tribes of our motherland represented. My name is Olivia Doreen, and this is Second Option Agency presenting Mr. and Miss Second Option Kenya 2021, sponsored by the Meso Center in partnership with KBC Channel Y254. The theme for this year's pageant is Africans for African, adding value to the society. Join me as I share with you some of the lovely cultures represented in our motherland Kenya in Nairobi region. Hujambo. Kwa hakika wahenga na wahenguzi hawakukosea waliponena na kwamba mwashamila ni mtumwa. Vazi hivi ninalolivaa hivi leo laitwa dera. Dera ni vazi linalovalia na wanawake wa Swahili kusitiri uchi. Kwa hakika dera ni vazi rembo represent a Maasai bride attire with the beaded jewelry representing strong Maasai values. White represents purity, red represents strength and bravery. Blue represents energy, with green representing land and health. Orange and yellow represents the hospitality, while black represents all people and the struggles they have to endure.
The second option agency presents Mr. and Miss Second Option Kenya. Daria Sabala, representing Nairobi region, brings to you the Luya culture, sponsored by the Messi Center in partnership with KBC and Y254. Among the communities in Kenya, the Luya community stands out to be one of the communities which embrace culture and brings out the theme of our pageant Africans for Africa and adding value to the society. Bullfighting being an entertaining aspect among the Luyas, it's just embraced and liked and analyzed just like the football match.
Huwa tunagawana points. For example, wakiingiana huyu atamfukuza. Atakapomfukuza, hiyo tayari mimi nimeandikishwa nina pointi 3. Wakati ule akifika pale harudi, akiingia ndani, ule naye pia ataandikishwa pia ni pointi 3. So tunagawana, ambapo hiyo sasa itakuwa tumegawana pointi moja.
As this elder explains, bullfighting is regarded more than any other sport in the Luya community.
Bantus, Kushites and Nilotes. There are 42 tribes recognized by the Kenyan government in Kenya, which are classified under the 3 groups I mentioned earlier. I am a Bantu, and historians have it that we originated from the Congo Basin and settled in different parts of Kenya, namely the western, coastal, and eastern central parts of Kenya, making up the 3 subdivisions of the Bantu: Central and Eastern, Coastal, and Western Bantus. My name is Kate Njambi, and welcome to this week's challenge. We will be talking about culture. We'll be talking about culture. So I am a Kikuyu, and we believe that we were created by a supreme god, Ngai, who created our first parents, Kikuyu and Mombi, who bore 9 daughters. These daughters make up the 9 clans, Mehirega, in our Kikuyu culture. Culture, according to Wikipedia, is a people's way of life. Their beliefs, their culture, their mode of life, their norms, their ideas, their food, everything that entails a particular group of people. Welcome as I give you a tour of what our Kikuyu culture entails. Under customs and traditions, today we'll talk about the Kikuyu cultural marriage. Before the rurashio, there's what we call kuhadeithiga, which means planting a twig. This is where the groom states his intention of marrying the bride. After he has stated his intention, they get to know the bride's home, kumenyamushie. That is like the introduction ceremony. And after that, we have the kurashia. Rurashio basically is where the bride price is negotiated. The groom's family go to the bride's home and they start the negotiation process, where the bride's father states the amount of bride price that should be paid. The bride price is divided into two. There is a dowry for the men and the women. The men ask for honey, beer, and the women ask for things like beer as well, lassos, clothes, and such like stuff. From Nairobi region, my name is Kate Njambi, contesting in this year's Mr. and Miss Second Option pageant, whose theme is Africans for Africa. Miss Second Option pageant has been sponsored by the Mesa Center, KBC and Y254.
Nairobi is not only the capital of Kenya, but also the capital of entertainment. When it comes to culture, Nairobi is a boiling pot of different cultures because of its different habitants. For me, what makes Nairobi unique is the Matatu culture, also known as the Nganya culture. This particular culture is like a trademark for Nairobi. Young creatives have been given a chance to showcase their talents, mostly as artists, by doing graffitis on the Matatus. It has also promoted the country's music scene, with Kenyan music being played in the Matatus. Many DJs have also come up because of this. Other regions in the country might have picked up the trend, but Nairobi stands out and still remains the pioneer of this. From the creatively well-done graffiti to the sound system and exquisitely finished interior, the Matatu culture has greatly contributed to the growth of employment and empowerment in the entertainment scene, with Ongata Rongai leading at the forefront. One cannot come to Nairobi and not be amazed with this. That is our identity.
Oimre meaning good evening. My name is Faith Adhiambo. I was called Adhiambo because I was born in the evening. In Luo, Adhiambo means evening. I'm 20 years old, daughter of the most scenic and beautiful land of Luo, passionate about modeling and based in Nairobi region. Luos are scattered pastoralian people along various tributaries of Nile and on eastern shore of Lake Victoria. They are the most diverse and the most vibrant culture in Kenya and all over the world, as we are the fourth largest ethnic group in Kenya and we have about 12 sub-tribes. It's believed we originated from Sudan and now settled around the Lake Victoria basin in Kenya, which is the source of our staple food fish and Nyasai being our creator. As we know, different tribes have different ways of performing initiation, and the Luo culture has a very exquisite and unique way to identify men from boy. The Luo initiation was done by removal of 6 front teeth from the lower jaw. The significance of this passage was to test courage and endurance of men and also administer medicine in case of disease such as lockjaw. We are also known for our musical skills and instruments like nyatiti, which is mostly used in wedding ceremonies, and the dodo dance, which was previously a male gene, was adopted by Luo women as a folk song. The dance is usually a large and graceful dress in Luo traditional costumes and ornaments designed to improve and make more evident. Thanks to Mr. and Miss Second Option Agency in partnership with Mesu Center and KBC channel for giving me a chance to talk about my culture and just about our season's theme, Africans for Africa, adding value to the society. I'll gladly teach not only my fellow Kenyans but also the whole of Africa, if given a chance, on the importance and value of preserving and sharing our culture and heritage. Thank you.
Harold Nakali. I'm from Nairobi County.
Maasai tribe is a popular tribe due to their long preserved culture. Despite education, civilization, and Western cultural influences, the Maasai people have clung to their traditional way of life, making them a symbol of Kenyan culture. Maasai worship a single deity called Engai. Their distinctive culture, songs, dress style, and strategic territory along the game parks of Kenya and Tanzania have made them one of East Africa's most internationally famous tourist attractions. To be a Maasai is to be born into one of the world's last great warrior cultures. From boyhood to adulthood, young Maasai boys begin to learn responsibilities of being a man and a warrior. The piercing and stretching of earlobe is common among the Maasai, as with other tribes, and both men and women wear metal hoops on their stretched earlobes, as various materials have been used to both pierce and stretch the lobes, including thorns for piercing, twigs, stones, and cross-section of elephant tusks and empty frame canisters.
Second Option Agency presents Mr. and Miss Second Option 2021. Theme of the pageant is Africans for Africans, adding value to the society. Sponsored by the Mesu Center in partnership with KBC Channel and Y254.
My name is Monica Ian from Nairobi County. I'm a South Sudanese and I am representing Nairobi County. For this week's challenge, we're representing our culture. And I am a South Sudanese. I am representing my beautiful culture, the Dinka. And we are very known for having a lot of kettles, you know. And for this week's sponsorship will be from the Mesu Center in partnership with the KCB and with the KCB channel Y254. Thank you very much.
Nairobi, my city, my town, a home to over 2.7 billion people and the center of trade for East Africa. For this week's challenge, I decided to do something that I love to do, local tourism. And I visited the Kenya National Archives, the Masai Market, and also went playing around with some kids in a skate park in Avakan Walk. They say, if you don't know where you came from, then you don't know where you're going. And within the walls of the Kenya National Archives, which lies in the center of Nairobi, I got to understand there were people in our history that are responsible for our understanding of our history. People like the Murumbis. The Murumbis were responsible for years of protecting our history and our culture. They took it upon themselves to keep things like the original money, the original stamps, the original plates, the original cupboards. These people are serious hoarders, but without them, we wouldn't have this beautiful space. In my trip, one thing did stand out for me: the beadwork quality from back in the day and now. Although the origin of beading is uncertain, whether it started in Africa or elsewhere, and from different sources, they will give credit to Venice in Italy, others in Canada, and others will give credit to parts of Asia. But it is evident that a substantial percentage of the world population share this very factor in their culture. From cowrie shells, from normal shells, from wood and even bone, jewelry was and still is being cut. Having held to this part of our heritage has made Kenya stand out internationally. I mean, patriotism couldn't be any simpler. I am a junkie for local tourism. It builds a sense of belonging and builds a fulfillment for my country. This is a Sunday afternoon at the Aga Khan Walk, where young people took an initiative to bring skating to the local scene. My name is Melissa McKenna, representing Nairobi County. Africans for Africa. Sponsored by the Meso Center in partnership with KBC Channel.